everyone. Today I'm doing like a classic pin-up winged eyeliner look. So I've already done my base, and for that I used the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in the shade Calico. I used my MAC PROLONG Wear Concealer in the shade NC15. And then I haven't set that with any powder just because the foundation dries matte anyway and I don't like to use powder in winter. And then through my eyebrows I ran a bit of this STILA eyeshadow in the colour KALAHOO. And it's just an ashy brown. And that's all I've done so far. So first I'm just taking a white eyeliner, and this is a SPORTY Mini Me eyeliner. And I can't see a name on it, but it's just a white eyeliner. And I'm just going to run that all over my lid. And blend it out with my finger. So for eyeshadow, first one I'm taking is Vanilla by MAC, which is like a satiny finish eyeshadow. It has a tiny bit of shimmering but not very much. I'm just taking that on a flat eyeshadow brush, and that's going to go right from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. Focusing quite a lot of the colour on the lid. And then taking the Coastal Scents Pro Blending Fluff Brush. It's similar to the MAC 217 and the Sigma E25 I think it is. I'm actually taking the same eyeshadow I've run through my brows, which is the KALAHOO by STILA. And that's just going to go straight through the socket. But it's not connecting back up to the lash line, it's just straight cut crease socket. And I like using an ashy shade just because I think it gives more of a shadow effect, which is what we want, rather than a warm brown. Make sure to blend it really well. And with what's left on the brush after I've put it all in the socket, I'm going to run it underneath the eye, so it's hardly noticeable, hardly anything there, just a tiny bit of shading. And then just do the same on the other eye. You can come right into this inner corner here. I'm just going to run a shimmery white eyeshadow just through the brow bone. Any shimmery light eyeshadow will do. I'm using Pearl by GEMMA KIDDE. And that's just going to go through the brow bone. Just to add highlight and lift there. Okay, so next is the most important bit, which is the eyeliner, and I'm taking my Maybelline gel eyeliner just on a fine eyeliner brush. And I like to get really close to my mirror when I'm doing this and look down into the mirror and start by drawing a line at the lashes. And you can take any eyeliner you want. You can use liquid or pencil or eyeshadow if you prefer. And then at the outer corner, turn the brush the other way and come back down. Start connecting it back up in a little triangle shape. So it should look something like that. And now it's time to try and get the left eye the same. It's always the hardest bit, trying to get them the same. And if you can take a bit of that underneath in the upper waterline, just because we want the top to be really nice and dark. if you can't do that, then it's alright, because you can see it makes my eye water a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my eyelash curlers and mascara. And the mascara I will use today is going to be the RIMMEL the Max Volume Flash Mascara. I'm just going to apply a few coats of that on top, and on the bottom I'm going to do hardly anything, just because I like the look of top heavy eyes. So I'm just going to catch them as little as I can, especially because my bottom eyelashes are pretty long and they've got a tendency to go quite spidery, so hardly touching the bottom eyelash. Okay, for eyelashes I'm just taking these ones I got off eBay and I just cut them in half, and they're quite full. So I'm taking my duo adhesive and I use the clear one, holding the lashes in between my tweezers, and I'm just squeezing a tiny bit of the glue onto the band of the lashes. Then I'm going to let those sit for about 30 seconds. And again, getting close to my mirror and looking down, just going to place those on the outer corner. The glue here that I've loaded, that's fine, that's just going to dry clear and you won't be able to see it, so you don't have to worry about that. So while that one's drying, you can just do the other eye, and it's the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so while those dry, I'm just going to go ahead and go on to the rest of the face, and then I'll show you a close-up of the eyes. So for the face I'm going to contour, and I'm going to use well, you can use a cream contour, or what I'm actually doing is I'm using a foundation that's too dark for my skin. This is the Avon Ideal Shade Foundation, and this is the shade Soft Honey. It's just like that, which you can see is way too dark for me. So what I use this for is for contouring, and if you use a cream it's a lot more natural. So you just want to take a tiny bit and run that underneath the cheekbones. Then just in the usual places you contour through the temple, and underneath the jawline. Okay, so here I'm just getting rid of all the Vaseline that's on my lips. And for a lip liner I'm taking this Barry M lip. All I can see on it is 1K1, but it's just a red. So I'm just going to start outlining my lips. Then once the lips have been outlined, you can just fill them in, and this will make your lipstick last a bit longer. And then I'm taking my red lipstick, and this is the Natural Collection Moisture Shine lipstick in the colour Crimson. I'm just applying this straight from the bullet, just on top of that lip liner. And then we're all done. So I'll show you a close-up of the eyes. This is a close-up of the eyes now the eyelash glue is dried. And then the skin and the lips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and bye!